And others are hungry and tired, and whatever else. Our goal is to be absorbed always in hearing, chanting, remembering the personality of Sri Krishna, his consort and devotees. And try to remember this and chant as much as you can, wherever you can, whenever you can. Wherever you go, bring prasadam, bring books. Wake up in the morning. What do we remember when we wake up in the morning? What do you think of? Krishna. What did we hear the other day? We remember all the great devotees, not all of them, we meditate on. Try to remember the great devotees of the Lord when you arise in the morning. Pardon? What else can we remember? What else can we take? What else can we practically apply?
Prasadam.
This is one of the things that's mentioned, or it may be mentioned again in a minute. Prasadam, always try to honor prasadam, just eat, honor the mercy of Krishna, and try to give that mercy to others. If 100, let's say 1,000 devotees distribute 1,000 cookies each a day, one cookie each a day, 1,000 devotees distribute one cookie. Can anyone work out how many cookies a day that would be? 1,000 devotees distributing one cookie each. How many cookies? Wow! That was quick. 1,000 cookies. Pretty good every day, huh? Not much, one cookie each. And not only eating it yourself, but giving it to others. If 1,000 devotees were to give one book a day each to somebody, how many books?
1,000.
Same, huh? 1,000 books. Amazing. Probably 1,000 more than we're doing right now. Doesn't take much effort. It takes a little bit of consciousness, it takes a bit of desire, a bit of effort. But it's worth trying. Not to say you'll do it, but at least we should try. At least we should have a book or a cookie with us or something like that. Something to give. The instrument to Srila Prabhupada's will to spread his Krishna consciousness to all living entities and try to absorb yourself and at least to try to understand the mood of Srila Prabhupada, this totally dependent mood, begging for mercy, to be an instrument, feeling completely unqualified, no doubt, but nonetheless offering oneself to the Lord for his service. Do as you wish with me. I am yours, my Lord. Do as you wish with me. You can make me a success or a failure as you like. Everything's up to you. Simply offer ourselves to the Lord for his pleasure. Try to engage in his service, making the spiritual master's instruction our life and soul, treasure of our hearts. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, say what you wish. Pardon? Somebody's hungry. Any questions? Has the kirtan completely answered all the questions? Yes, my friend. Very good question. What is your good name? Angela? Angelo? Angelo. Angelo Prabhu was asking, what happens if you don't follow the rules? Anybody know what happens? If you don't follow the rules, we don't progress so much in Krishna consciousness. Progress is a little slower. But however, that depends on the situation of everybody's situation. As we heard earlier, there are different rules for different persons, different ages, different cultures, different stages of maturity. But we try our best. Sometimes it's not possible. It's possible we have difficulty too. The weak, the influences of the world around us are strong. We may not be able to follow at this point all of them. We try our best, and Krishna knows. Krishna is not just like a machine. He's a supreme person. He knows our hearts. He knows how we're trying. He knows our intentions. He knows our sincerity. He knows the heart. So we try our best to follow what he wants. And if we slip up or whatever, we just try again. We don't give up. We keep trying. Praying for Krishna's mercy to give us strength. Humble knees, we try to carry on chanting. But if we don't follow, knowingly we don't follow, then our progress will be slower. Still trying, still chanting. But, if we know what the rules are, we should try to follow them. But Krishna is very kind. Lord Chaitanya is very merciful. Very hard in this age. That's one of the reasons he's given us this Sankirtan, this dancing and chanting. You ever notice when you dance and chant, you don't think so much about other things? You ever notice that?
Yes.
When you're chanting japa, it's a little different, isn't it? Isn't it? Same chant, same mantra, very different. When you're with devotees and you're dancing and chanting, you don't think of anything else practically, isn't it? Generally speaking. I mean, if you break your leg, you probably think of it. I see a devotee break their leg in Kirtan and jumped up front. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you may think of your leg. Sometimes you don't even think of your leg, you just carry on dancing and chanting. So absorbing. It's Lord Chaitanya's special gift, Sankirtan. We try to... Jiva Goswami, I think Jiva Goswami expresses it. In the Sankirtan of the holy name, offences are not taken into account. It's very special mercy. This is why Sankirtan is the prime benediction. Japa is more for our self-purification. And help us to focus. A bit of austerity needed there. But Sankirtan is simply joyful. Joyfully performing. You just kind of like let go and just flow in the kirtan, singing, dancing, Glories. This is the best process. Chanting together in kirtan. If we add the dancing, musical instruments, dancing and singing, very simple. Now to that, feasting. So if you do commit offences, the best thing is take more prasadam, purify ourselves, absorb ourselves in Sangha of devotees, honouring prasadam, and try to render service. Prabhupada writes in the Nectar of Devotion, for those who are not serious about wanting to make this change of heart, in other words, making that austerity to chant without offence, try to be attentive, try to take shelter of the holy name, then he recommends that we do practical service. Practical service. This will help us to become offenseless. Serve the Vaishnavas. Render menial service, whatever it may be, to the deities and devotees in various ways. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You'll be alright, don't worry. No offences at your age, Angelo. How old are you? 9 years. You go to the school, Hare Krishna school. Very good. Anything else? Well, it's 9 o'clock. It'll be time now for prasadam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you all very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.